And 2 sheets of white paper. Please. Oh, hey guys, thanks for joining me. If you're just tuning in, the live is no longer live, but you can still watch the video, watch me glitter these beautiful tumblers. And today I'm going to be working with 3 colors from Peachy Olive Glitter, doing the epoxy method. That's good. Thank you. So I hope it's cooling off and feeling like fall where you are. It definitely is here. And so for these 6 tumblers, I'm going to be finishing up my fall batch for the patrons. If you are interested in getting a tumbler from me, I don't take custom orders, but you can visit patreon.com/HollyMonstella. Okay, so I'm going to start over here at the end. And I have my epoxy. Hey everybody, I have my epoxy mixed up here. And I got these from Bruce from Backfist Customs. These are great because I fill up, I use Faux Rizzle, and it's in the description box. But I fill them up to 4 with part A, and then I fill them up to 8 with part B, and then I just mix them together, and they're perfectly mixed. So, with the epoxy method, you need very, 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 very little. Let me tell you again, very, very little epoxy on your cups when you are putting them on for the epoxy method for the glitter. Also, I have a giveaway at the end of this video. I'm going to be giving away a tumbler, and if you stay with me through the whole entire thing, you will have a greater chance to win. Any super chats will have double the chance to win, and Matt's going to be keeping track of the super chats, putting them in a hat, and then everyone that is watching right now, if you will comment the number 4, we are going to put you in a hat to draw. And like I said, the super chats get double, and then we're going to draw for someone to get a tumbler at the end of this video. Alright, so that one is probably good enough. Alright, I see you guys can hear me commenting the number 4. And that will enter you into a chance to win a tumbler. And Matt is going to be helping me do those, and any super chats will be getting double entries. Okay, so it takes such a thin amount. I want this to really start to set. And that's why I like to do these a lot at a time. So like right now, we're about to do 6 of these. And it gives it a chance for the epoxy to work its way around and really get full coverage. Today's theme on the tumbler is just, I want to show you the epoxy method. I really just want you to come hang out with me, show you some pretty colors. I was really confused on the epoxy method for the longest time because can you see how little epoxy I'm putting on there? I'm literally just taking it off of my hands. It takes so little. When I tried the epoxy method, when I first heard about it, I was really doing a big flood coat of epoxy on there, and that's going to give you rough spots with your glitter. Okay, so that's 3. 3 down. Let me move the camera just a bit so you guys can see more. Yes, it's going to be shaky. So sorry. Okay. Then we should be set. Yeah, I wasted so much epoxy in the beginning too because I thought that it took. And I have a lot mixed up here, but it's because I have some tumblers that I need to cover. afterwards if I can get Matt to come out here and cover them for me. That way the epoxy won't get too hot. I use Faux Rizzle, and that has made a huge difference too. I did used to love Alumilite, and Alumilite is some of the cheapest epoxy you can use, but then I started realizing that you get the cheapest results. They changed their formula recently, and it's just not as good. I'm not happy with it at all. So ever since I switched to Faux Rizzle epoxy, I've gotten the clearest, oh my gosh, it's like glass finish with my tumblers. And I'll show you an exemplar of the tumbler I'm going to be giving away. I'm going to be giving away a Halloween tumbler. Now, the tumbler that I am giving away does not have any decals. You will recognize it. It doesn't have any decals, but that's because I want you to have the use of your own creativity. And for my patrons, I don't put any decals on theirs because I don't want to limit them. Like, I want them to have their own self-expression, and I don't want it to be, you know, whatever I want it to be as far as the decal goes. And the good thing is about these is that once they are cured, you can take those decals off and change them out. Alright, so we're almost done with the epoxy. And then I'm going to use my torch. How many of you guys have not invested in a torch yet if you do tumblers? I'm getting messy on this last one. I'm trying, like, I'm having to reach around the camera. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to take these gloves off, and I want to show you the tumbler that I'm going to be giving away at the end of the live. Alright, here it is, you guys. So here is the tumbler that I'm going to be giving away. It's a 20-ounce skinny. How excited are you? Are you excited as I am? I'm going to sign the bottom of it, and then it'll be headed on its way to you. So how do you win this tumbler? Just comment the number 4 during this live chat, and then any super chats get double the entry. Actually, let's say triple. Any super chats get triple the entry. And look how beautiful that is. So with Faux Rizzle, you can see that it truly is like a glass finish. It is so pretty. Okay, the super chat, do you guys see where you are typing down at the bottom and you see a little number sign? It should make your, oops, sorry. It should make your, it's a donation for the channel. It helps support the channel. And then also it'll make your comments highlight. Goodness gracious, I could not think. Okay, so I don't recommend a heat gun. Heat guns are great to move around mica powder and stuff like that, but to get the bubbles out, you really need a torch. I mean, it's popping any bubbles that I have just effortlessly. Hey, Matt. Let's see. I think Matt is out of earshot. Let's see if I can bring you down and you can really see those bubbles just pop. Can you put the epoxy on those 2 tumblers? I've got it right there. Please, please, please. So the work time is 45 minutes, I think, with Faux Rizzle. The cure time is 36 hours, and the total cure is 30 days, which that's pretty much standard for most epoxies. All right, thank you, Bree and Michelle. You will get triple the entries for that Hocus Pocus tumbler. I call it a Hocus Pocus tumbler. You know, like I said, it doesn't have any decals on it yet, but that was my Hocus Pocus tumbler. That was my #1 seller before I stopped taking orders. It is so beautiful. It is ready to go. All I have to do is sign it and it will be yours. So if you're just jumping on, you do have the ability to win this tumbler. I keep calling it Hocus Pocus. This tumbler, just comment the number 4. Matt's going to be keeping up with that for us. It's a draw of a hat, and then if you super chat, you get triple the entries. Alright, so my torch came from my Amazon shop. It just came from Amazon. It was super cheap. Just don't forget to buy the butane. Alright, so this is the epoxy method. You guys keep in mind that everybody does something different with their tumblers, but this is just what works best for me. So let me move you over. A lot of moving around. Yep. Alright, so these two, and then these two.
I'm screenshotting a little bit.
Okay. Alright. So let's start with Jerkface. This came from Peachy Olive. And all of these are on just a regular orange base. There's nothing special about it. It's just an orange base. So after this, normally with Faux Rizzle, it does cure, it does set a little bit faster. In about 4 hours, I will be able to come back and do another coat of epoxy on this. No matter what you do to these tumblers, if you do the epoxy method, you do need another coat of epoxy. Because this is just raw glitter that you're basically putting on top of epoxy. And I have this piece of paper following me underneath to catch all of the glitter. So we don't waste any because we know how much of a sin that is. Thank you. Matt is not acting right, you guys. He's over there. He's being so gross today. He's being such a boy. Matt. You're not acting right.
Do I ever?
No. Okay, and that one is Jerkface. Can you guys see how pretty that one is? Alright, so the glitter, thank you. The glitter for this one is Jerkface from Peachy Olive. So let's move on, and then I'll show you guys why I put it on the paper. After this, I'm going to just make a hot dog and then put all the glitter back into it. And then there's no waste. Okay, so let's move on. I want to move on to and use Winifred. All of these are fine glitters, and I'm just going to rotate them. So Matt made all of these turners for us. These are 5-cup turners. I have 22, nope, just about 24 total turners. I have my spinets. I have these. I have a few that we've gotten off of Amazon when we were in a pinch. But all in all, we have a couple singles, but all in all, really, Matt's made the best turners that we have. And then I love the spinet because it's so, I can take it out to the shop. I love to take them out in the shop at work. I just hate taking all this glitter out the shop because it makes such a huge mess. But if you guys want, I can give you a small, we call this the glitter cave. I can give you guys a small tour to the glitter cave when we're finished. No, he doesn't sell, he doesn't sell these turners because he's a perfectionist and he's afraid that something's gonna mess up, which mine literally have never messed up, ever. He's just such a perfectionist that he's afraid that they will. Man. Okay, and this one is Winifred. And look how pretty this glitter is, you guys. And it will be that shiny once I put another coat of epoxy in about 15 minutes, or 4 hours, not 15 minutes. I wish. Okay, see, and then no glitter wasted at all. So the next glitter I'm going to be using is Weasley. Let me move you down a little bit so I can fit. I love these Backkiss Customs mats. These came from Bruce, and what I love so much about them is that I can get epoxy on them over and over and over and over again and just keep reusing them. I just wash them. So this one's Weasley. Anita, I'm from Northeast Alabama. Alright. This one is like super, super extra fine. And I can tell because, well, I mean, you'll know the sizes, but it comes out of the shaker so fast. And I got these shakers from Uline. See how much faster this one goes? And with the epoxy method, I love that it's just going, the extra is just going to fall off of the side. And then that way you're not wasting your epoxy, you're not wasting your glitter. Okay? And then that one is finished. So I'm going to go back and do, I've got 3 more to do, and then let's do a drawing for a tumbler. Okay, so I'm just going to make my hot dog. And no glitter wasted. No glitter left behind. Hey Matt.
Yes.
Did you get? No, not yet. Yeah, with the epoxy method, you can probably, it depends on how smooth it is. So I'm going to use Jerkface again. But with the epoxy method, you could do 1 more coat of epoxy, sand it down, and potentially be able to do a decal and then another coat of epoxy. But our dog, Matt's yelling at the dog. So distracted by Matt today. But I usually do 2 coats of epoxy, sand down between each layer. Just a light sanding, so that way you're not having to deal with any buildup on certain spots. Does that make sense? So like, if I do a layer after this, and I develop a bubble, and then I do another layer of epoxy over that, it's going to build up over that bubble, be a lot thicker and a lot harder to work with. So if you guys are just joining me, we will be giving away a tumbler at the end of the live. If you just comment with the number 4, if you have not commented yet, if you will comment with the number 4, and then any super chats, which are the donations for the channel, with the little money box beside the chat, you get triple the comment, or triple the luck. Triple the luck. Right?
The entries.
The entries, yeah, that's right. Which is still luck. Either way. Alright, time to change my paper. Okay, so that one is the last time that I will be using Jerkface. Have you guys used Jerkface before? Yeah. Because it's been sitting there. Alright, moving on over. It's time to do and we are finished. So now I'm going to do Winifred. This one is more of a red color. I still put it on that orange base though because I want it to lighten up. If I put it on a darker red base, it would be more of a maroon. But it really pulls the orange in this. A lot of times glitter will pull the base coat under. That's why your base coat is so important to have down. If you've ever used white on a stainless steel tumbler, then you'll be one to vouch for that because it just turns gray. It just turns into like when the snow is melting at the end of the depressing winter. That's what white turns into. So out of all the Jerkface, we've got Jerkface, Winifred, and Weasley. Which is your favorite of these three colors? And then like I said, in about 4 hours I'll be able to come out and do another coat of epoxy, and it really shines it up. It won't be like this is shiny right now, but it'll be 10 times as shiny with the faux resin once it gets on there. If you've never tried faux resin before, you can get a sample at myglitteraddiction.com. Patrons can get 15% off of that order, but you get a sample of the faux resin to see if you like it, and then I have the link in the description box if you want to purchase. And I'll go ahead and tell you, I've used every epoxy on the market. It is my absolute favorite. Alright, Matt, what are they saying their favorite color is?
A little bit of everything. I'm gonna say it's about a tie. I can't really. There's so many there.
A tie between which two would you say?
They're all three getting a good amount of votes.
Oh, I didn't think that Weasley would be this beautiful. You really can't tell what a glitter can do until you get it on a tumbler. Make sure you get the rim. And make sure you get the bottom.
It looks like it's between Winifred and Weasley.
Ooh. I always thought that Jerkface was like everybody's favorite, but I don't know. I just think that Weasley is mine. But Winifred is so pretty too. But can you see how shiny Weasley is? I'm not an orange person at all, but that is just so shiny and pretty. Do you have any epoxy left?
Yeah, this stuff gummy though.
Okay, never mind then. Alright, so Matt is going to give me, alright Matt, go ahead and shake up those numbers. So if you haven't done it before, or if you have not commented yet, goodness, if you have not commented yet, I'm going to be giving away a tumbler. And let me bring you over here to show you which tumbler we will be giving while Matt gives us one out of the hat. And we are going to be giving away this tumbler right here. I've already signed the bottom. Do you guys want to tour real quick while Matt gets that together? Woo. Okay, so here are all of my glitters. I've got white at the top, and I try to make them, I don't know, go by color, but no, my balls are too. Okay, it goes all the way down to the bottom. And then that's where I can see your comments. Okay, so here's all. These will be filled in just a little tiny bit. Okay. I've got to fill these up with My Glitter Addiction and Backfist Customs. Thank you guys. You guys are being so kind. Oh, Matt said he has a name. Okay, so that's all the glitter, and then all of these will be filled up. Like, these are the ones from Amazon, and then these are the ones that we just glittered, and then the rest of these will be filled up. Thank you. And then here is my torch that I love so, so much. Love it. All right, you guys. So be sure to go ahead and like the video while we're waiting for Matt. I don't know. Are you writing it down? Oh, so he drew it out of the hat, but he's got to write it down because he said that you wouldn't be able to read it. So anyway, and then subscribe to the channel for more videos. No, with Faux Rizzle, I noticed 0 smell, and it's also, oh, here's a good one. This one is Jerkface with a fresh coat of epoxy. Michelle, it's in my Amazon shop. If you'll go to amazon.com/shop/Holly Mostella, you'll find all of my stuff. So yeah, you're welcome. Here's the glitter that someone has won. The glitter. Here is Jerkface, and here's something really neat. So this is on a Jerkface on an orange. Look at this, I've got paint on an orange base, and this is on a gold base. And look at the difference. See, you can tell that one is a little bit differently colored. All right, do you have the? Oh, all right, Matt. Open the name. Here we go. Michelle Wells. So thank you so much, Michelle. You are the winner of this beautiful tumbler. If you can get in touch with me and email me at xoxholli@gmail.com, xoxholli@gmail.com. I will be sure to get that out into the mail for you. So thanks for watching, you guys. And if you would like to see more videos like this one, just where we pop on live. Oh my gosh, I've got to show you something really cute first. Look how cute this one is with these these came from My Glitter Addiction. Yeah, you're welcome for the tour. These came from My Glitter Addiction. They're unicorn frappuccino shapes. They've got little hearts and little frappuccinos. And look how cute this is. Oh my goodness. That is so cute. I just love it so much. And I put it on a black holographic base. Okay, anyway. So thanks, guys, for joining me. I will see you soon. And until next time, bye-bye.